boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, in all honesty, the second I start to think that Dragon Ball Super can't get any fucking worse, something like this happens. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, as always with every month, right before right as we're getting closer to the release date of the newest chapter of the Dragon Ball Super manga, we start to get some early draft pages that get released. Now, this is again courtesy of Dragon Ball Hype, who is a big part of the Dragon Ball community. If you are a Dragon Ball fan, please head on over to Twitter and give him a follow. Show him your support for providing us with this information. And you might want to head on over there quick because he does take these down in order to avoid copyright with, Shueisha, which is understandable. So if you want to check him out, I'd highly recommend you go check him out as quickly as possible. So let's talk about what's actually happening in these pages. And holy shit, this is bad. This is fucking bad. This is just it's terrible. I mean, I always knew that the people working on Dragon Ball Super were obsessed with the past, but holy shit. This isn't just like a blatant callback like what we've seen in the manga and in the anime before. No, this is an actual repeat, and it's unfortunately a repeat that involves just blatant, and I mean blatant character regression. And it involves Goku doing something that just completely spits on the grave of Miras. I mean, Jesus Christ, Miras gave his life so Goku would have a fighting chance, and he chooses to do this with it. Oh boy. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know what's going on, let's just go ahead. Let's go over these draft pages just so we can get an idea as to what's going on. Now we do have the actual draft summary, which does sort of translate what's going on over here. But let's just go ahead and go over these draft pages before we read the actual translation again supplied to us by Dragon Ball Hype. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first page. You can see Krillin right there. He's checking out what's going on with the battlefield. You can see he's got the bag of senzu beans. Please keep this one in mind. Okay, so Goku, we can see him right here. He's turning the boulders that fell on top of Moro into dust, which honestly, like, I don't get why he needs to. Moro could just easily move out of them, but sure, whatever the fuck, who cares? Anyway, he gets up. Goku's saying something, which again we'll get to. He's looking over at Goku. Goku moves over to Krillin, and Moro notices where he went to, and he's asking. Guessing he's asking like what the hell's going on. He's got the bag of senzu beans. Krillin's asking, hey, what the hell happened? Basically a repeat of what Cell did to him back at the Cell Games when he took the senzu beans without Krillin knowing, and then Gohan did the same to him. And then we move on to the second page, the next set of pages. We can see Goku right there looking at, which again, we're looking at Moro, which again, we'll get to the actual dialogue. Yes, though your eyes are not tricking you. Goku did just do what he just did. Just do this. He did. He gave Moro the fucking senzu bean. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is an exact repeat of what the fuck Goku did in the Cell Saga. And of course, you've got Krillin and Jaco both having fucking aneurysms at the absolute retardation that Goku's showing on in front of them. So yeah, Moro eats it and he's all healed. He's all healed. There he is. He's got his arm back. The horn that broke off is fixed. Both of them are wondering what the fuck's going on. Yeah, this is basically the fandom right here, or at least every single member of the fandom with common fucking sense. And they're having some sort of... And obviously, yeah, Moro's going to try and kill him. Surprise, surprise. And Goku's not looking shocked at all. So let's go ahead and actually read the draft summary. Krillin opens the scene, gazing at the battlefield. He sees Goku is fine and notes, it seems he didn't need these senzu after all. Krillin, I still don't get when this happened. When did Krillin just become the fucking bean jockey? Meanwhile, Goku turns the rock Moro was under to dust and tells him to stand up. As Moro gets up, he notices Goku has disappeared, only to appear next to Krillin. Moro wonders who this guy is. Goku suddenly takes the senzu and vanishes again before Krillin can respond. Goku tells Moro that he'll help him if he agrees to return to the Galactic Patrol prison. He must promise to never escape again. Oh, again, we'll get to this. Moro is surprised and agrees, promising he'll never do such things again. Goku then gives Moro the senzu. Goku tells him that if he eats the senzu, he'll instantly recover his power. He must heal himself. Why does he need to heal himself? Why can't you just knock the guy out and put him in prison? Which again, we'll get to that. and turn himself into Jocko so he can take Moro back to prison. Jocko is shocked by Goku's actions. Moro eats the senzu, and Krillin questions Goku's sanity. We're all doing this, Krillin. Don't worry, we're all doing this. Moro regains his strength and is surprised that the regeneration ability is better than 7-3s. Jocko tells Goku that he didn't have to heal Moro. Goku then tells Moro he needs to keep his promise. Moro replies, "Of course, thank you, you dumb fuck. But I have one thing left to do, and that is to thank the writers. To kill you." Moro then rushes Goku, who still appears calm. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this bullshit. First of all, the whole Goku telling Moro, that he needs to leave, saying that, if you promise not to do this again. Here's the thing. Are you telling me Goku didn't learn from Frieza? Goku, you tried this with Frieza. Do I need to remind you how that worked out? You gave him your energy, enough at least to get him, at least enough to be able to help him escape the planet's explosion and, survive. But no, he turned on you, tried to kill you, and then you realize, holy shit, this guy's an evil motherfucker, I need to kill him. Well, except he didn't, which I still think the whole Frieza surviving that shit was absolute crap, which, sure, whatever. And then Goku gives Moro the sense. Why in the fuck is he doing this again? See, this is honestly one of my biggest problems with Dragon Ball Super. The constant rehashes of what happened in the Dragon Ball manga. The constant, just blatant nostalgia bait. And now here it is again, except now it's coming at the cost of actual character development. Here's the thing. I know there are a lot of people who say that Goku is a boring character who never learns, who never grows. Anyone who's seen the show or read the manga knows that that is absolute bullshit. Goku has grown. Goku has learned. If you look at Goku at the beginning of Dragon Ball all the way till the end of Dragon Ball, and I'm talking about the manga, I'm not talking about the anime. In the anime, it's at the beginning of Dragon Ball and the ending of Z, whereas in the manga, it's just, the one Dragon Ball manga. There's no Z portion. Anyway, whatever. If you look at Goku from the beginning of Dragon Ball all the way till the end, all the way up until the very last chapter of the manga, Goku is a different person. He's not the same. He's actually learned from all of his experiences. Yes, at his core, he's still that lighthearted person who just enjoys life, but he has learned from his experiences. Again, all you have to do is go read the manga or just go back and watch the anime and you'll see it. Just look closer. He learns. And one of the things that he's learned is that there are some enemies that you just cannot redeem. There are some people who are just not good. At their core, this is who they are. They are evil motherfuckers who need to be put down. Because if you don't, they're just going to make life horrible for everyone else. And no matter how much you beat them down, no matter how much you keep trying to remind them that, hey, you can keep trying this over and over and over again, I will still stop you, I will still put you behind bars, it doesn't matter to them because they will still keep coming back, and the only way to stop them for good is to kill them, is to just end them. Especially someone like Moro, who's responsible for the deaths of God knows how many people across the galaxy. No, scratch that, across the fucking universe. This guy, there's no redeeming him. There is no redeeming this guy. He has no intentions of changing. None, zero, nada, zip, zilch, nothing. And the reason why this makes no goddamn sense, and I know a lot of people will probably say, well, wait a minute, Goku's still calm at the end, so he probably knows that, listen, even if Moro were to regain his powers, it's not going to matter. He'll still be able to take him out. No. Here's the thing. This still goes against what Goku learned. Because if you guys remember in the Cell Saga, when Gohan, after he transformed into a Super Saiyan 2 and was proceeded to beat the ever-loving shit out of Cell, Goku was the one telling him, hey, listen, you need to end this. But Gohan was the one being arrogant and telling him, hey, listen, don't worry. Like, I got this. I mean, I know he didn't say this specifically, but that's basically what was going on. He was telling him, like, no, listen, there's nothing to worry about. But Goku was the one telling him, listen, no, you need to end this. You don't know what this guy will do. You don't know what someone will do when they're desperate. Goku was the one who was trying to teach him that. And it ended up costing, and Gohan's arrogance And in a way, I guess you could say Goku's arrogance ended up costing him his life. So you would think that he would have learned from that and think that, listen, I don't care if I am way stronger than this guy. It doesn't matter if I have a plan. I need to end this. I cannot afford to be overconfident. I need to end this now. And instead, no. The way he's acting in this fucking chapter just shows that he's learned absolutely nothing. And the reason why I'm so pissed off about this is because I was one of the few people who at least tries to defend Toyotaro and what he does in the manga. I'm one of the few people who tries to defend him. But after seeing this BS, there's no fucking defending this. He's doing this again. There's no defending this. I don't know what else to say. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to go, well, let's just wait until the actual chapter releases, because maybe in context, it'll make sense. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter, because the fact that Goku did this at all is just blatant character regression, and this is just bad writing. It's bad writing. It just is. I'm sorry, but there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. This is bad writing. But you know what? When the actual chapter comes out, I'm going to read it, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on it in this channel right here. I know I don't usually do that, but I feel like this might be a special case, especially since I just called out this chapter for all the or the early draft pages for the bullshit. So when the chapter comes out, I will read it, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. But until then, you guys can know when that chapter review is going to come out by hitting on the subscribe button. And if you do click on the subscribe button, all you have to do is click on the bell icon, and you will be notified when that video comes out. You'll also be notified when other videos I post on this channel come out, and you'll know whenever I go live, which I do like to do that on the weekends mostly. So again, subscribe, bell icon to know when those happen. And also, while you're here, maybe consider leaving a like and sharing this video on whatever social media platform you use. Thank you so much for listening, as always, or at least I guess listening to me bitch about this. So please consider joining me for the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.